Welcome to Jordan's Path, a place where growth begins, one step at a time. Today, I want to take you on a personal journey, a journey of transformation, struggle, realization, and the habits that truly changed my life forever. This is not just a motivational video, this is a reflection of what's possible when you commit to small changes with consistency and intention. Years ago, I found myself stuck in the same routines, same mindset, and same disappointments. I was constantly chasing goals but had no structure, no discipline, and no clarity. Every new year began with resolutions and ended with regret. It wasn't because I lacked ambition, it was because I lacked habits that supported that ambition. One day, I finally accepted that nothing would change unless I changed. That's when everything shifted. I began focusing not on results, but on systems, on habits. The first habit that changed my life was waking up early with purpose. I was never a morning person, but I realized that the early hours are sacred. When the world is still asleep, the mind is most calm. I started waking up at 5:30 a.m., not to check emails or social media, but to spend time with myself. That first hour became a time for reflection, journaling, planning, and setting the tone for my day. Slowly, my mornings stopped being rushed and started being intentional. I wasn't waking up just to go through another day, I was waking up to lead my day. The second life-changing habit was practicing gratitude. I used to dwell on what I didn't have: more money, more success, more recognition. But the more I chased, the more empty I felt. So I started a simple practice. Every morning, I'd write down 3 things I was grateful for. Sometimes it was big things like my family, and sometimes it was simple, like a warm cup of tea. This shifted my mindset from lack to abundance. Gratitude doesn't mean you settle, it means you acknowledge what you have while working for what you want. Third, I adopted the habit of reading every single day. I committed to reading at least 10 pages a day, books on personal development, psychology, business, spirituality. Each book became a mentor. I learned from the lives and minds of those who had already walked the path. Reading opened up new ideas, challenged my beliefs, and expanded my thinking. One quote, one story, one insight, can sometimes change how you see everything. The fourth habit was setting daily intentions. Not just to-do lists, but real intentions. Each morning, I'd ask myself, what is the one thing I must accomplish today to move forward? This single question helped me cut through distractions and focus on what truly mattered. Instead of being busy, I started being effective. The clarity that came from intentional living removed the noise that used to dominate my day. Next, I embraced physical movement as a form of self-respect. Earlier, I viewed exercise as something optional, something I'd do, if I had time. But soon I realized, it wasn't about six-packs or weight loss, it was about energy, discipline, and showing up for myself. I started small, with 20-minute walks, stretching, and breathing exercises. Movement became my therapy. It helped reduce stress, boost confidence, and sharpen my focus. My body stopped being a burden and started becoming my ally. Another habit that shaped my journey was saying no to distractions, negative people, and time wasters. I used to say yes to everything, thinking I was being helpful or kind. But I was only draining myself. Once I learned that every yes to something unimportant was a no to something meaningful, I became more protective of my time and energy. Saying no isn't selfish, it's self-care. Also, I began practicing daily reflection before bed. I would spend 10 minutes asking myself, what did I learn today? What did I do well? What can I improve? This helped me identify patterns, celebrate small wins, and make the next day better. Life is the best teacher, but only if you take time to reflect on its lessons. But perhaps the most transformative habit of all was consistency. All these habits only became powerful because I stuck with them. Not perfectly, but persistently. Even on days when I didn't feel like it, I showed up. That's what changed me. The secret to success isn't intensity, it's consistency. Small actions, repeated daily, create unstoppable momentum. These habits didn't just change my life, they created my life. They built the foundation I now stand on. And the best part, you don't have to do all of them at once. Start with one, master it, then build another. Change doesn't require a miracle, it requires a choice, made every day. So ask yourself, what habit are you willing to start today that your future self will thank you for? Maybe it's waking up earlier. Maybe it's journaling, or moving your body, or simply taking 5 minutes to be still. Whatever it is, just start. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing. Thank you for walking this path with me. If this video helped you, inspired you, or reminded you of your own strength, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Jordan's Path. Let's keep growing, learning, and evolving together.